I loved my time in the military. It was probably one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. You're doing something that only 1% of the population of the United States does, is wear the uniform. You belong to this community. Being a female veteran after getting out can be lonely. You feel this sense of loss. You've lost your friends, you've lost your camaraderie. You feel like you don't belong anywhere as women veterans. We don't stand up and say, hey, I'm over here, I'm a female veteran. And you feel like your whole career, however long it was, didn't really matter because you don't have anybody to talk to about it. My name is Kat Corchado. I'm a national consultant with the Women Veterans Network. I am retired Air Force, and I am also the host of the podcast Sisters in Service. So what was your job in the Army? What did you do?
I was a logistics person.
Imagine for a moment, you're in the military, you've been thinking about being a civilian like it's the best thing ever. And then you get out and you realize it's a totally different world. No one hears you, no one talks to you, no one recognizes you as being a veteran. I had parked at a supermarket in Charlotte, North Carolina that was specifically designated for a veteran. And this guy confronted me. Why are you parking here? Just because you're driving your husband's car doesn't mean that you have the right to park there. And I had told this person that I am a veteran. He specifically said to me, and I quote, "You do not look like a veteran." It's hurtful. Those are times when you feel like you're not seen. It happens all the time when they go into the VA as a couple and they automatically assume it's the male that is the actual veteran, and a lot of times it's the woman. I think a few things that have contributed to women veterans not trusting is the fact that when we're in uniform, car dealerships, credit cards, companies feel like they can make a buck off of a military veteran because we get a paycheck every 2 weeks. It's more relevant to women veterans because we run the household. So they reel us in, and then we're in debt. We get out of the military and that feeling of distrust is there. And so you don't know what resources are out there. You have kids, you're trying to find a job, you're trying to get kids in school. Nothing's working and there's no one to ask about it. That's how a woman veteran becomes homeless. When a woman comes in, realize that she wears a lot of hats. She might be married. She might be a battered woman. She might be getting ready to lose her kids because she has nowhere to live. So when you speak to her, talk to her with your heart, listen with your heart, and treat her with your heart. Assure her that she's in the right place. Tell her that she's safe. Tell her that she's a veteran. Tell her that we will find her what she needs. Be forthcoming. If something is free, tell them that's free. But also say, here are some other options. They do cost money, but giving them that option. Get them to talk. Where did you serve? When did you serve? How was it for you? What kind of cool places did you go to? Get them to start speaking, because that's gonna create camaraderie, that sense of she's listening, he's listening, and they start to relax. They may say they have PTSD, but they may not be ready to speak about it. And if they're not, don't push. Because PTSD is this blanket diagnosis, but it can affect everybody a little bit differently. I found Woven in 2017. It's the Women Veterans Network. I had been out of the military for 17 years. I didn't realize I needed it. When you have a connection with another woman veteran or veterans, it's like a family, like having that support that you can do those things that you've always wanted to do, because now people are in your corner. If you wore the uniform, you can be a part of Woven. It's a free program, and the one thing that we do best is connect women veterans. The impact that a VSS can have on a woman veteran, it's off the charts. If they're coming to you for help, it's something they've been dealing with for a long time, and they need your ear. They just want you to say, it's okay, and I'm here to help. Earning trust takes time. It's not going to happen in one session, maybe not 3 sessions, maybe not 5 sessions. It's a gradual relationship. But the woman veteran having that feeling of, I was heard, I was helped, and I can move on with the rest of my life is bigger than you'll ever know.